this is the homepage that we've deployed on quadraticdiplomacy.com. And the only part that's missing is a video that explains quadratic diplomacy. But other than that, we have the FAQ and the link to our repo there. The light team as well. So it's pretty nice. And then when we click on the launch app button, for now it brings us to the staging website. And we have worked on the deployment, like on the CI/CD, so that we have a staging environment and people can use it live without us needing to deploy manually. But for this demo, I'll just focus on the local version that we've been busy building on, which allows us to create an election in election dog food, for example. I'll give it funding allocation. So that's the amount I want to distribute for this election. I want to give 3 votes per candidate. And this is what we've been working on mainly, is the storage location. So either Firebase, which is a centralized storage solution, or Ceramic, which is a decentralized storage solution. So I'll go ahead and go to the next step. So the next step is to add candidates. I'll add myself here, as well as swap. All right, just wait for it to resolve to make sure everything's fine. Awesome. Continue. Confirm the election. So that's gonna save it on Ceramic, and then the ID will be also okay. I shouldn't have done this maybe, but that goes through the whole process of a user that already has a FreeDbox account. So for example, in gitcoin.co, users already have a Freebox account, which is containing like the blockchain addresses that are linked to the DID. So what it's doing there is just importing my Freebox thing into the new API. And this eventually might take some time, but it's a one-step thing that not everyone needs to do. It's really for specific cases. So I guess I'll just go to a dev environment here, and I'll create an election there. Localhost, yes. Now later on we can go back to it to see if it has migrated my account successfully or not. Confirm. I don't have enough funds. Grab some funds there.
Callback is not a function.
It's okay. This is just like the local faucet thing. It's a bit broken, but should work just fine. Yeah. All right, here we go. There comes from the MetaMask because the nonce is too high. So I'll just reset my account.
This
Let's
is
go. We are just running into all the issues that we can, and all of those are because it's just that I'm doing this on a development environment, and it's a bit messed up. But election working. This is gonna work. I'm telling you. Let's go.
Your hubris. The gods of the internet hear you. You know.
And my balance seems still at 0. Yeah, sometimes this is a bit weird, but Eventually it's gonna work, I believe. Or maybe my funds disappeared. No, I have enough funds. Cool. Let's go. Yes, the election has been
Awesome.
created. Now I can view the election. It's gonna take a bit of time to load it. All right, here we go. So I'll give 2 votes to swap and 1 for myself. Then I can cast the ballot, and that's the part which is cool, is that the user doesn't need to pay for voting. It's made in a gasless way, and yeah, like my votes are being stored on Ceramic right now.
So MetaMask is going to ask you to sign.
No, that's the thing.
No?
Like there's no there's nothing required from the user. The user just needs to log in with his MetaMask one time, and then if he had a free box account like I did on this main production account, the user would need to go to the migration, or maybe he could just say, no, I want to create a new DID or something like that. And it's a like one time step for the user just to link his address to his DID.
All right,
And
so
once that's done, you are logged
just
in.
so I'm clear, your Ethereum key is used to sign your Ceramic DID ident, and then that is used to sign your votes?
No, it's not how it works in Ceramic. There's no signing required from the user. It's just using the provider to do any cryptographic logic. And how do we know that this person is the owner of the vote? It's because in Ceramic, users are owners of their data, and there's a controller field, and the controller field determines who is actually owning the data. So a record is always tied to a DID, and a DID can be tied to multiple Ethereum addresses.
Okay, well,
I'm wondering if we should have a signature and then say that in Ceramic, like have them sign a MetaMask transaction that they want to vote that way, and then say
they don't need to do that. That's the how Ceramic works, is that they handle the whole cryptographic logic for you. Ceramic is based on 2 things, like it's based on IPFS and DAG Jose, and yeah, like there's a the DAG Jose is kind of like a Merkle tree, and that's how they achieve like signing. It's a bit different than how you would sign with MetaMask. Of course, when you first log in, you always need to sign once, but you're just signing your DID, I think.
So this is awesome, and it looks like you've got all the parts in place. Do you think it'll be ready for me to start for next week for dog fooding? Is it realistic that we could do an election live?
Yeah, I think for next week, definitely it could be achievable. So the swap will go through the chakra version and the whole UI improvement, which is gonna be the next big priority. And by the end of next week, we will have the UX UI improved, working with this 2 options of having Firebase and Ceramic. So I'll let Swap take it from here.
Awesome. Thanks, Hex. Yeah, Swap, please.
Yep. So yeah, this is the Chakra version. So one thing we did in the code base was having 2 branches. So the dev branch is where Hans and Hux were like working on all the Ceramic handler and stuff. and all I did was like get their code at the end of the day, merge it with mine. So that way, like we were consistent with the code base, and it was really easy to merge with the new UI. And so yeah, like this is the home page. Made some improvements to the UI. You can see the elections, and then I can create a new election. Can add the fund. Can select, give some votes. Again, ceramic is working in here. Actually, I'll do it with a different account so that you see the ceramic connections. So I'll do 5 with this address, and I can also type in. Then I'll submit.
It's on Firebase.
Oh, thank you.
And Jason, how's the scaffold work at not showing people's home addresses in the address field coming along?
Oh yeah, I need to fix
Yeah.
that.
Matt, please redact that.
That's my old address. It's fine.
The scaffold master's been fixed.
Okay.
So it's ceramic.
People got to make sure they use the turn off the autofill.
Oh, maybe my ceramic was already connected with this.
No, I think it's not using the correct handler there. I think you should try with the Firebase version, because you just had to sign something, and it means that it used the Firebase handler. So as I showed the ceramic way, maybe you can show the Firebase way. So, or I don't know if it's okay.
Yeah, it's used the Firebase version. No, I don't.
Dog fooding.
Ceramic. Okay. This is submit. What is it still Firebase? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what you had to sign, so it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's just.
So yeah, like the efforts have been really to integrate the chakra components in this UI and trying to make it functional again.
Yeah, I guess it's just Firebase. It's, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Components
Yeah,
are
this
looking
is
pretty cool.
the whole Firebase flow.
Yeah, we still want to work on the vote page. That will be working next, and then you can see the new election here. And then,
Cool.
yeah. So yeah, next priority would be just making all this work, and then everyone can test it.
Awesome. Thank you.